Hello punks, welcome back to the TheCyberSalvager, or if you found me by seeing all my comments I've been leaving on all these other channels, then welcome. I've recently been going on about becoming a supplier for online resellers with all my salvaging work, and I had a couple of consoles, one of which I still have here. I managed to sell to an online reseller, but it wasn't for a lot, and come to the conclusion that resellers really want something a lot better than just spares or repair stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is start looking around for better stock, and as regards bits like this, I'll probably take my chances with marketplace. Anyway, apart from that, I thought I would show you another facet to my work, and that's my cyberpunk art. So I have a piece I want to show you, so let's go and have a look. Okay, so this is what I wanted you to see in my craft fair stock. Shifting that out of the way. My very first piece of collage cyberpunk art. Yeah, as I say, this is my first ever collage cyberpunk art piece, because up until then I was just making like simple pieces like this one here, which is available through my Facebook group. I'll send you the link in the comments below. But yeah, this is what I made as a lockdown project during the pandemic. I imagine a lot of you had your own lockdown projects. This was mine. Just did it by way of dedication to all the key workers who kept the nation running during that period. And ever since then it's been touring with me, so to speak, on all my craft fair events I have. Just put it on display amongst all my other stock. But now is the time I'm going to auction it off. So I'll give you some more information on that in a moment. Okay, so that's that fished out storage. Now I'm just going to give it a bit of a clean and a bit of a service, ready for auction. Now, just before I give this a service, I just thought I'd show you a bit of the composition. Now, the frame started out as a flat photo frame that I picked up from a charity shop. And like a lot of my frames, I just convert them into 3D box frames using strip wood. And then I put some screws on the edge, which not only fixes it in place, it just gives this good modern industrial look as well. And inside, I used a circuit, I think was from a washing machine control panel circuit. Then the wings are made up from these electrical contactor parts. And then little ends, the struts on there, made from broken guitar strings. And then I put some stencils on the inside, the old biohazard, very much cyberpunk look to it then. And then the little COVID diagrams. As I say, it was like a lockdown project during the pandemic, so obviously topical for the time. Okay, so let's start service. Right, just start with taking the screws out. Quite some time since I've done this. Just thought I'd take my watch off so I don't end up damaging the frame or the glass or anything. Precautions and all that. Okay, so that's all the screws undone, so now it's just a case of taking the front of the frame off. It can be a bit tricky because of the paint I use on the frame. It's can be a bit sticky. Oop, there we go. No problem. Okay, just taking the glass off. On the inside, it doesn't look all that bad actually, just a little bit dusty, so I think what it needs to do is a bit of a dusting, a bit of a clean on the glass. Now if you see this reflectiveness on here, that's the piece of acrylic sheet background that I put in there. Initially I had these little signs I put up when I was when this was touring with me on the craft fairs, just to show what it was. And then I thought, well, I'll leave this background in place anyway, because yeah, it looks alright. Okay, give it a good clean. Yeah, I need a piece of black cloth here really, so I can see where the smears and everything are on the glass. Only trouble is I got this specifically for doing my smaller art pieces, so probably a bit too small for this piece, but I'll sort of persevere with it. Okay, so that's the glass back on the frame, so I'm just going to put the front back on. Now, you might have noticed these little spaces I made for these out of some recycled rubber packaging, and that's because there was a little recess behind the front of the frame. So when I went to make the box section, it made a gap that was too wide for the glass on its own, so I had to improvise. But yeah, it all works. Okay, so that's that literally done and dusted. Now, what remains to do is this little piece of paper here, and it's a little blurb that I had for when I was showing it at all the live events I was attending since the lockdown. And it reads, "This was created during the first lockdown of 2020 as a more elaborate piece of 3D cyberpunk artwork than I was making up until then. It's also my tribute to the key workers and NHS staff who helped to keep the nation running during the pandemic." Now, I have a second piece here. It says, "This is not currently for sale, but I'll be selling this in the near future by online auction, with all proceeds going to Oxfordshire Mind, as I was a recipient of their services a few years ago." So I think what I'm going to do with that is cross out that bottom piece about the sale, and then just tape it to the back just for more information to potential buyers. Oh yeah, just as a footnote as I was doing this, I mentioned online auction as that was my original intention, but hopefully I'm going to get this done to a live auction instead, so we'll see how that goes. So there you have it, the Cyber Angel, my first piece of 3D cyberpunk artwork. Yeah, hopefully I can get good money for this for Oxfordshire Mind, as I say, I was a recipient of their services a few years ago. They do quite a lot of work for mental health support. So if you want to know more information about that, then I'll put a link in the comments below. Similarly, if you would like to have an angel, I also made these miniaturised versions. They're available through my Facebook group, my Facebook page for Future Urban Industrial. Again, links in the comments below. And yeah, if you'd like to purchase one, that'd be brilliant. So there you go. Yeah, all it remains for me to say is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and give the bell a whack for your notifications, and I'll be back as soon as I can, and see how it goes with this as well. Bye for now.